What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Toy Biz Marvel Legends first appearance Spider-Man, also known as the Sentinel Wave. He did come with the upper torso and head, I believe, of the Sentinel, and really strong, nice wave with a great build-to-figure. I'd like to get my hands on one down the road sometime if I could, for a decent price, around the $60 to $70 range. But for right now, we're going to talk about Spider-Man here. This is the first appearance Spider-Man. I have a big affinity for collecting first appearance of any character, so this was a must get for me for a while. Although I'm not a big, and I tell everybody until I'm blue in the face, I'm not a big Spider-Man fan. I don't really like the character too much. But overall, this is a really nice figure. I do have quite a bit of Spider-Man action figures, even though I don't like the character. It's kind of funny, but I am still a Marvel Legends collector, so I like to at least get the majority of the characters. So for right now, this guy, like I said, this guy does he does have a lot of nice sculpting going throughout the body, like let's bring him in here. The spider is sculpted, which obviously has this netting, which was part of his first appearance look. It was a kind of like a webbing, kind of makes him look like a flying squirrel a little bit. I don't know if flying squirrels make that noise, but I just did. So, but he does have some nice sculpting going throughout all of his suit. He is red and black. It's not a red and blue. So there you go. But all the, where you see all the like webbing or netting design going throughout his body here, it's pretty much sculpted. On the back, he does have his spider sculpted as well on his back, and it's kind of sculpted into his back as opposed to being raised up. And he also does have a peg hole in his back for a flying stand. And I believe he did come with a flying stand. If I'm correct, yes, he did come with a flying stand. So, oop, and he fell over. Excuse me, I was looking somewhere else. As far as his articulation goes, his head does move side to side on a disc hinge, so it does look up really well, and great range of motion on this guy. Really does. No jive turkeys on the neck. His arms do go up pretty far, go up about that far. Pretty good range of motion there. He does have an armpit joint, which does come out, in and out. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He does have a glove swivel, which is nice and hidden right there. He does have a wrist hinge and individual finger articulation. I would be very careful with this peg here, holding in these fingers. I've seen a lot of fingers fall off in my day. His ab crunch is kind of non-existent, though. It doesn't really go back. It kind of just goes forward a little bit. Not the best range of motion there, but it's still there a little bit. Waist swivel, T-jointed hips, which go out, forward, and back. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. He's got the boot swivel. Not really that much of an ankle pivot. It looks like it's there, but it's just very minimal, to be honest with you. He also has the hinge and the toe joint articulation right there. I picked this guy up loose for $15. I thought it was a really good deal. The previous owner obviously took really good care of this guy. He doesn't have any loose joints or anything like that, so I don't have to worry about anything like that. I'm just going to have him pretty much standing in this plain, boring, vanilla pose. So, yeah, I mean, he's definitely a really nice figure. I'm definitely going to give him 2 thumbs up. I really like this. Some people really don't like this look for Spider-Man. I think this is a pretty badass look. I like the squinty eyes. I think it makes him look more like a ninja, to be honest with you, even though he's not technically a ninja, I know. But it just gives off that mystique, a little bit more of a badassery in his face than the bright white eyes, you know what I mean? So I dig it. I like it. Overall, I really like this look. I like the webbing. I wish they would have kept the webbing. going throughout his, maybe give the character a little bit more of a glide through your city instead of just kind of jumping, skipping around, stuff like that. But to each their own. I don't know. I really dig this look. I like this look a lot. I like the black and the red as opposed to the blue and red too. So I actually like this figure a lot. It has grown on me in the last 2 weeks that I've gotten him. So with that being said, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for the Sentinel Wave first appearance Spider-Man. Like I said, definitely a good figure. Definitely going to recommend him. Doesn't have the best articulation out of all the Spider-Man figures, but it's still there. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the flip side.